There we go. I can only apologise about that. We didn't know what we were doing.
So we forgot.
Considering I've done this already before. We've had a long weekend. Hello, everybody. Hello, you beautiful creatures. Hello, Chris. Hello, Sophie. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. This is a completely different energy. Hello. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Cassie. How's con season going for you so far? I don't know if you've started with your conventions yet, have you? I know that it's literally just started. Like, as you guys know, we were at a convention yesterday. This is why the energy's so different today than it was from the previous live. Getting ready for it. I wish you well. Kess is incredible. She is a handler for a lot of the guests, so she's fantastic. She knows what she's doing. She's got loads of information. So, hi, Rogan. You're right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Also, I realised that I was talking at a mile a minute in the last vlog, and I need to calm down. So that's the vibe we're going for. Really enjoyed when you met Joseph Quinn. I also enjoyed when I met Joseph Quinn. You enjoyed him too, to be fair, because you found it very surprising, didn't you?
He's lovely.
He is very, very lovely. Now you don't need to calm down. I really do. Carla, hello, my darling. Hello. Patreon is now a thing. That is very exciting. We've got that up and running. For example, Smithy, we're tired.
We're very tired.
We are so tired. So going on the Patreon thing, with the Hellfire Caves, I actually put up a few things that we put up specifically on Patreon. They got to see a couple of pictures that I haven't put up on other socials, so they got to kind of see that. Stalls look really interesting at the con. Did you pick up anything nice? Yes, we did. Where did I put it? Right, bag. There you go. You're going to have Gareth for a couple of minutes. Speak to the people. What did you enjoy about the convention?
So the weather's nice, isn't it? I feel like I'm talking. I'm in an elevator. Small talk.
That's small talk. God, I hate that.
Especially. Hi, Sophie. I hope you and James enjoyed Panic at the Disco. From the pictures you sent us, you had a really good time.
We were actually going to try and gate crash Panic at the Disco, but then we were like,
we were driving past the NEC and we were like, shall we just pull in and just say our friends are in there? Yeah. We'll just go and gate crash their date.
So, do you want to return it to me?
I'm answering Rogan. Pass it over.
Oh, there we go. Hello again.
Answering Rogan's question. It didn't feel like he was rushed at all.
No.
The only thing that really flew by was the photo ops.
Yeah, that was. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But
for the autographs, we were actually able to have a mini conversation.
I think the best thing they did was, so obviously before you go in to get your autograph, they give you a sticky note so you can put your name on it. He wasn't doing quotes and stuff like that. We had a lot of fun. Thank you, Cassie. He didn't do quotes or anything like that. So literally you give him your Post-it note so he could kind of concentrate on that. By doing that, he could spend more time talking, which was really, really good. Chris, who are you meeting at Liverpool Comic Con?
Well, the list so far is David Harbour, Matt Smith, Michelle Gomez, Alex Anderson, and then when I get paid, I'm adding Matthew Modine and Grace Van Dyne.
Yeah, we want to give Grace a little bit of love because she's getting a lot of hate at the moment from
the online community.
From the online community, just because she's friends with Joseph Quinn. Like, I get that people can be fans of things, but when it gets to a point where you're trying to invade their personal lives and you're like saying who they can be friends with, a little bit not okay. But yeah, so
you've got a couple of people on your list. Do you want to meet?
Yeah. David Harbour. I'm crap with names. I can only apologise. Yeah, Grace. I can't wait to meet her. Cassie Bear. I was in the line. I'm lucky. Oh my god! Wow. Met him when I did. I'm glad that things improved though this time. Yeah. Carla, hello, my love. Yes, we're back safe. Hope you have a rest. The Hellfire Caves look so interesting. Want to go to more of that company's event?
Funny you should say that.
That's a good question, actually.
Birmingham, because they run Birmingham Comic Con as well. They've announced John Sim, who was the Master during David Tennant's run in Doctor Who. And as soon as they announced him, I was like, yeah, we've got to go.
Yeah, I think they're going to announce some other people soon, aren't they? So, yeah, we're very much the kind of people where, depending on who goes to a convention, depends on whether we actually go or not.
Yeah. But your list for Liverpool, David Harbour.
David Harbour.
The girl who plays Enid.
Yes, from Wednesday.
And you want to meet?
There will be more soon for that. Yeah, we're really looking forward to the updates. I'm booked for John Sim. I love Life on Mars and can't wait to meet him. We're very surprised that he's as low as he is.
Yeah, 30 quid. But and you also want to meet guy plays Tyler.
Tyler from Wednesday. Yes. Is that about Collectomania in Birmingham? Is that Collectomania?
Yeah. So the name's Collectomania.
Yeah, I'd heard about that a long time ago. I felt like my dad went to it at some point, but I never really thought about going. So yeah, I think this is the first time we're going to be going to that one.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a first time job for us. Hi Harvey.
Oh, we've got. Do
you want to show the lovely individuals? Bloody hell, there's a lot of you. Hello, I'm so out of it. Yes, to answer your question, Sophie, I went to a fantastic shop called the Scullery, and they do jewelry boxes, a lot of resin stuff. And I've got these really cool, I'll try to show you. I've got these really cool Hellfire Club earrings. And then I got this really cool pin. I got this Vincent Price pin because Vincent Price is actually my horror movie icon. I love him very, very much. Favorite Vincent Price movie, go.
Mine. Oh, Theatre of Blood.
House on Haunted Hill. I really like the fact that you enjoyed Theatre of Blood. If you haven't watched Theatre of Blood, please go and watch it because it is bloody brilliant. It's essentially you guys still going to the Megan send-in. Oh, I'm not sure. Hi, Poppy. Hello.
Oh yes. So there were live signings with the girl who played Megan.
Oh yes,
we missed out on one, but CSR Collectibles has just announced one.
Right.
So I'm gonna have a look, Smithy. I'm gonna have a look because I'd really like to add that actress.
Yeah, she
Amy Donald, I think her name is.
You guys going to meet Jamie in Liverpool?
No, because they sold out today.
Cassie, if you work your magic and you give us a chance to meet Jamie Campbell-Bower, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, we missed out, unfortunately. But
I'm still too tired, but yeah, Harvey, they've arrived.
See, this is where you need to get nails. So Harvey, I'm going to plug him because he's bloody brilliant. So this guy does phenomenal props. He makes props for different movies, Lord of the Rings. I can try, but I can't promise anything. I will pay you money. I will pay you lots and lots of money. Both. Harvey knows I'm going to pay him. I want him to make me a replica of the Necronomicon from Evil Dead, but he very kindly went through his collection and got us a knife from Scream.
Oh, we're going to see that on Thursday.
Yes. So I'm going to do a couple of pictures on Instagram with these, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got the voice changer, haven't you?
But no, this will look good in a cabinet.
Is everybody else excited for Scream? I know you are. Yes. Where's the voice changer? Where'd you put it? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm deprived. Is that the right word? I've booked a lot of people, including Jamie. Can't wait for Comic Con Liverpool.
Yes, we can't wait. We're going to book the Sunday tickets this week.
This is a replica of the voice changer from Scream. Very exciting. I was actually saying the other day I want to get one of my tattoos covered up because I've got the Mad Hatter's hat with I'm slightly mad underneath it, and I want to change it to.
That sounds like it's going to be a good night. Double bill.
Cheshire Cat.
Double bill for so what?
Oh, cool.
Last year's Scream and then this one.
Yeah, no, that sounds really cool. Yes, so I'm going to get the Cheshire Cat from Alice Madness Returns. because when we went to For the Love of Horror, we watched the talk with Roger Jackson, and I said to him, "You're literally my favourite Cheshire Cat. Are you going to be in the next game?" Unfortunately, they haven't approached him about it, which is really bloody sad because he's got a phenomenal voice, and that's the reason why I want to get the Cheshire Cat. Harvey.
So excited.
That's the same make and the model they used in 1996. That's the year I was born.
Yeah, from what Harvey was saying, that knife is from a mould from a screen used one.
This guy is a genius. Also, Harvey, if you know the band Ghost, he gets the masks and he like does them up so well so they look like spitting images. Like, if he's not in Hollywood making props by the end of this year or next year, I'm going to be very surprised because he's very talented.
We didn't hear that from you at all, Cassie.
What? What's that? You didn't hear it from me, but they are working on selling more tickets. I love you. I love you so much. We go a while back. I used to work with her sister at Odeon. I used to work at a cinema. Oh boy, that was interesting. That was a interesting time. Anyway,
what else did you buy? Anything else? Oh, it was just we had
literally
we had a couple of lovely brownies.
We did have some lovely brownies, not with any recreational things in. The custom cupcake, if you go to a convention and you see their stalls there, I did do a little bit in the vlog. You need to get it because they are so good. We literally didn't eat a lot because convention food is so damn expensive. Like, if you go to a con, I'd either eat something before or after, or get a little snack or something. Scream, heck yeah. Random question. Yes, my darling, fire away. As long as it's not one of those from Instagram where it's like, random question, can I be your sugar daddy? You can. Work there myself at Odeon. Yeah, Odeon. That's it. Are you a fan of the Dark Crystal film?
I prefer the series.
Yeah, I think the series really added to it, but I'm a fan of Dark Crystal. I dig Dark Crystal. A couple of our friends very kindly gave us a bestiary of all the creatures from Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal is the bootleg version of Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal.
Dark Chris Kringle.
Yeah, but I am a fan of Dark Crystal, yes. Fizzgig is my favourite. Fizzgig and, what's her name? Aughra. Is it Ogre? Mother Aughra. She's brilliant. She is so funny.
Naturally, I'm a fan of the Skeksis.
We got the two main actors from the film for Wales Con. Damn, okay. I'm interested.
Working Wales.
Can't do Wales. Sorry, Cassie. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. I think the problem with Dark Crystal is, so ex-puppeteer, current puppeteer, seeing something like that on TV is phenomenal, because puppeteering, unfortunately, like, unless you work in Avenue Q or Sesame Street or for the Henson Company, you haven't got a prayer. Yeah. You had not got a prayer with puppeteering. So it is a shame. I have a Cheshire Cat tattoo, but it's from the cartoon Purple. Yes, cute. I do really like that one. I'm not sure how I feel about Alice in Wonderland, the Disney one. Get back to me on that one. I love Alice Madness Returns. Love the game. But yeah, sure. So whilst we're at Comic-Con, we didn't necessarily buy things from the vendors. So a lot of the money we put into things are mainly for autographs. So a lot of people were actually saying that Joseph Quinn, his autograph has changed a lot since he first started. And I think that's because he knows how busy he is. Like, he is astronomically busy.
Still a nice autograph.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, but he's had to change it to make it quicker. He had 300 diamond passes.
And then it was up into the 500s.
And then it was up into the 500s for virtual queues, which is madness. Like, that guy got through so many.
Yeah, they have at StokeCon.
I'm very jealous you met Sasha Garrett. Yeah, show that one. He was lovely.
He was a dream to meet.
Speaking of puppeteers, they've got Ronnie Lee Drew, who voiced Zippy.
They've got a Zippy Bungle.
At StokeCon. Funnily enough, this one...
Hackatee Dog as well.
I'm going to see Hackatee Dog. This one is wrestling at Stoke Con. So if any of you are available, please come down to Stoke Con. Come and watch him wrestle because I want to prove a point. He will you have...
Oh, my 8x10.
Yeah, so Gareth does his 8x10s of his wrestling promos, and he does...
I'll have a Teespring thing there as well.
You'll have your Teespring there as well, but you also do autographs, don't you? I just want to prove a point. I've got pins and needles in my leg. Whoop, that sounds awesome, Gareth. Thank you, Sophie. She's the Enid to my Wednesday. I'll be there on the 23rd of April.
Yeah, that's the day. It's only one day, and that's the day.
Oh, Chris, we'll see you there. That's exciting. I'll be wandering around vlogging. Yeah, the 23rd of April, Cassie. That's when it's gonna be on.
Yeah. And so I'll just show you my Joseph Quinn. I had to get the iconic pose.
And then, oh my God, what did I do? Yeah. Also, can we just talk about the fact that he literally looks like a freaking Vogue model? Like, just look at him.
It was like he was dressed like the Doctor.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
He's literally like, that is Doctor vibes there, but he is. This is the thing. I love the fandom. I get it, but we were stood next to somebody who, I'll show that in a second, who was looking at her picture and she noticed that he was wearing 2 chains and she lost her mind. Okay. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's amazing to be enthusiastic about things, but
like
when
a substitute.
He does, doesn't he? He does. It's quite true, actually. A couple of my substitutes look like that before going to cry in the art cupboard. Please continue.
What? I want.
Stoke Con.
I don't really know much.
I know nothing.
I just turn up.
But yeah, I literally want to prove a point because Gareth is a part of a wrestling promo at the moment. And I want to prove a point that Gareth has got a pretty decent following. And they'd do so much better if he was allowed on all the shows. But that's just me. He does look like a substitute teacher. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, it happened yesterday, didn't it? People just like came and found us, like ran over to us. We met so many people who watched the vlogs yesterday, which was insane. It was really cool.
We met Nathan and Lou. I noticed out of the corner of my eye that she looked over in our direction and then whispered into Nathan's ear and went, "I've seen them on YouTube."
And then we had Matty. Matty's amazing. So he brought his daughter with him, and his daughter has got autism. I'm sure he doesn't mind me sharing it. And because of the videos, they found it a lot easier to know what was going on with the convention, prepare for it, and kind of make the day a little bit easier for them, that's what we aim to do with these vlogs at the end of the day, isn't it? We want to help. We want to help.
And he was talking to us that he'd watched the Hellfire Caves video, not less than that. He hadn't even been up for 24 hours, and he was talking to us about it.
Yeah, he said to me, he was like, "You work a full-time job, and you vlog and edit consistently. How do you do that?" And I was like, "I should be in a mental institute. I am so tired." We came back from London. Started at about what time?
Started
heading back.
So we got on to the train at 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the car for about 6:30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was editing on my laptop in the car as we were coming back for 2 hours straight. And I was like, if this is what my life is going to be, madness. What did you think about the Hellfire Caves? Like, if anybody watched it, please let me know what you thought about it. We really enjoyed it, didn't we?
You didn't, to an extent.
Considering
a ghost touched your bum.
When you get your butt grabbed by an entity, it's not a fun thing. It's really not a fun thing. If you don't know what the Hellfire Caves are, basically High Wycombe or West Wycombe.
They're in West Wycombe.
So the Hellfire Caves are in West Wycombe. Essentially, chalk caves, 300 meters, 300 meters dug down. Originally, they were for storage and getting materials out. However, a bunch of high-class politicians decided that it would be a really cool clubhouse. There are rumours of debauchery, satanic worship, virgin sacrifices. Some people think it's rumour. Now, here's the kicker. There's an inner temple to it. Also, one of the record keepers,
the main record
crawled
keeper,
out of his deathbed
to burn the records,
to get rid of them. There are no records left. If that doesn't scream shady, I don't know what does. I really don't. But I think it was cool that we kind of did that, and then we met Joseph Quinn the next day, because it's showing you where the original Hellfire Club came from. I don't know, like, if you guys enjoyed it, please let us know. Let us know if you want us to do similar things like that. I know we were talking about potentially going to Eam at some point.
Go to Eam, Pendle Hill.
Yeah. I mean, I will crawl out of my bed to delete my internet history. Yes. Yes, Cassie. Would. Correct. Yes. Whenever I'm around my friends and I'm like, oh, I'll just look it up on my phone and go, oh, no, that's porn. Never mind. It's not. I like to think I'm a relatively good icon.
Watching it, unfortunately not, because we're tired, but I will catch up in the morning. I want the House of Black to take the trios titles off the Elite personally.
I respect that. Anything to do with Danhausen, I'm here for. Orange Cassidy, heck yeah.
I think Danhausen and Orange Cassidy are actually in the tag team.
Are they?
Tournament, yeah.
Ooh, Smithy. Con I would recommend is EM Con.
Con in Birmingham.
It's where I met Nick Frost.
No, not Birmingham.
And almost died. Smithy, why'd you almost die? You can't just leave us hanging like that. Come on.
It's in Nottingham. MCon.
Nothing. Right. Okay.
It's in June, if I remember correctly.
June. We have got a lot going on in June.
Yeah. Nottingham.
Nottingham. I think Punk and FTR return and feud with Elite over the belts.
That is a possibility. Yeah.
Potential.
Although I'd happily see FTR go back to WWE now that Papa Trips is in charge.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, it is in the arena itself.
It's a Motorpoint arena. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll check out what our availability is like, just because
we have a lot.
We have a lot going on. We've got Download going on. We've got Ice 9 Kills. We've got your birthday surprise,
potentially Yorkshire Comic Con.
Yeah, potentially Yorkshire Comic Con. I'm not going to be working at all.
Neither am I. Thank God for paid holiday.
Yeah. Also, exciting news. We've hit all of our milestones. So, we've hit... How many days are you going to download for? All of them. We're going for all of them, my love. We're very excited for it. Is there any guest that you would like to meet? I mean, if you could get Joseph Quinn, that would be exciting.
You've already met him.
I got a really pretty lanyard. That's a thirst trap. Look at him. Just look at that. He knows what he's doing. Oh no, I've been a fan of Space since day. Yeah, watched it and my spirit left my body and the fanboy came out. Oh, I see. Yes, it was a spiritual experience. I respect that. I cried when I met Nick Frost. I made him a little needle felted version of himself, and he wrote on my autograph, "My wife will use this doll to kill me with," and I was just like, okay. He gave me the biggest hug when I went for my photo op, because he remembered me, which was really, really nice, really sweet. Wales kind of tried to get him last year. Right, okay.
He was there for one day last year.
I assume it's a logistical thing or something like that.
I think it was his filming schedule.
Oh, maybe actually, because he is doing A Quiet Place, isn't he?
Yeah, it's Joseph Quinn.
Yeah, day one.
But you've already met him.
I have already met him. I think it was filming. Yeah. No, that's fair. This is a gripe we have with a lot of the fandoms.
Yeah.
So we do believe that Joe Keery was going to be announced for Liverpool Comic Con, and people just went crazy when they realised that due to a filming schedule, he couldn't actually attend. So people just kicked off massively. And it's like, I'm not being funny or anything, but people have different filming schedules, like just.
And these things, then, if they say they've got to do reshoots or something, it'll be like that.
Yeah, exactly. But we did get Grace, and she was very, very lucky. Cough, it was. Yeah, we thought it was. We thought it was, but he has assured that he wants to come back and he wants to try and organise something. But we'll see. We'll
We're
see.
hoping it could be for the love of sci-fi at the end of the year.
Oh, for the love of if you can get to For the Love of Horror and For the Love of Sci-Fi, please do, because they are next level. Chris, I was asking Nick Frost and asked him what his favourite wrestler was, and he likes Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes,
and The Undertaker, and Nick was in Fighting With My Family. Yes, because you spoke to him about that, and he told you a very fun story about him and Simon Pegg.
They were drunk, were wrestling, and broke Nick's thumb.
Didn't they stick it back together with tape?
Yeah.
That's wild.
But no, to my answer to Kessie would be James Jude Courtney or Nick Castle.
Yeah, Halloween guess would be amazing because I think there was a little bit of
something
happened with Monopoly events and the Halloween cast. I'm writing these names down. Thank you. I think
if you're good at necromancy, Kessie, I think Vincent Price would be.
I would kill to meet Vincent Price. He's going to be there when I die, either as like up there or down there. I've decided. Yeah, so the Halloween cast, we'd love to meet them. I mean, I could try. Definitely Halloween guests again. Shame it happened. Yeah, we don't know what happened there. It seems like they're on good terms now, though. Seems like I don't know. We don't know.
I will meet them one day.
Yeah, definitely. Also,
Jamie Lee Curtis would be the ultimate.
I would kill to meet Jamie Lee Curtis. Someone who won't be missed. You know, someone of insignificance. Lucifer! Hello there. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing good. We were just saying that we're really tired. What have we got planned for the rest of this month?
Work.
Wow, yeah, work. We might do a few little tidbits.
I think because we're aiming to do the weekend at Liverpool.
Yeah.
We're mainly going to just be building up for that one.
Yeah.
You're going to have a few things coming through the post.
Yeah, I've got a few things coming. I have got a few mystery boxes coming. Now, you've got a choice because I am going to start getting back into my horror movie reviews before we get into the podcast. We have been looking at a podcast for you guys. I know that you guys are really interested in us doing a podcast. However, logistically at the moment, we're trying to find different microphones, different software, stuff like that. The microphones are a little bit. Yeah. But what were you going to say? You breathed.
I have to breathe. That's how the human bodies work.
No, but you know when you're in a relationship and you can always pick up when somebody's about to talk? It was that. Anyway, yeah, so speaking about, I'm pleased to say that we have literally hit all of our milestones, haven't we? We've hit the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours, meaning that we are currently in the works for getting monetized. So yeah, it's finally happened. Like, yeah, Blue Yeti, we are looking at that, but their microphones are like 196 quid. Hopefully, with everything going well, like the channel is literally building day by day, you know. Yes, thank you, Sophie. I know I kind of wanted to get you all together to say something, but I know Ash and Jade, I think they're still in Chester. They've gone to
My Haunted Hotel for food.
Yeah. So we're going to be back in My Haunted Hotel in July, potentially going back a little bit earlier for food. Not too sure. I am so gassy. I am on the lemon Fanta tonight.
Anna cooked a really stand-up meal.
Yeah, you did. He's a great chef. Anyway, yeah, so you've got a choice between a Terrifier 2 review or Death Drop Gorgeous. Now, I need to explain what the premise is to Death Drop Gorgeous is before anybody says anything. It's a campy horror movie about drag queens. It's got fantasy, horror elements, it's got slasher elements, it's got all sorts, but it is a great movie. That's on Shudder. Fully recommend it. So it's between those two. So let me know. Or if there's another kind of movie you want me to review, let me know. I really don't mind. I'd love to get that up and running again. Smithy. Also, great news, guys. My passport has finally arrived, so can finally book America. Terrified 2 review. Okay, cool. Smithy has spoken.
He's off to Texas Frightmare.
Let us know how it goes, because we really want to go to America. We are desperate to go to America. Oh, he's getting his laptop out.
I want to see who the guests are.
Alicia, hello, my love. Congrats on hitting your milestones, and Terrifier 2 would be great. Kessie, Terrifier 2. I feel like Terrifier 2 is going to be a thing. We also have footage of me watching that scene.
We'll put that on Patreon.
Potentially, yes. Patreon is a thing now. I have got different milestones. So you might have noticed at the end of some of the videos that the Patreon is live. If you do the £1 a month, you get your name in the credits. Always seen the guests for Texas Frightmare.
Sam Raimi and John Carpenter.
Americans have it all. What the hell? Yeah, so we've got 3 different levels of Patreon. Carla and Ash are very kindly a part of the £5 tier, which is all the behind the scenes stuff. You get polls as to what we're going to do. You get a list of video ideas and what we're going to do throughout the month. So you basically get a preview of what's going on. Also, if we've gone out for a day out, we'll send you updates with photos, videos, this, that, and the other that YouTube won't see, essentially. So I'm very active on YouTube. I'm very active on Instagram. I'd love to meet John Carpenter, but apparently he doesn't like flying. That's why.
Yeah.
So that's why I won't come over then.
Not until next year.
I will, sadly, not till next year for America. I hear you on Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi. Also, John Carpenter is amazing. Also, Alex Winter.
They've got a lot of the Thing cast going. They've got a lot of Prey.
Yeah. Killer Clowns as well.
Killer
Clowns. What a film. If you haven't seen Killer Clowns, please watch it. David Howard Thornton. Yeah. My guy. My G.
There's a lot of guests. That is a lot.
I think the thing is, because it's over in America anyway, they don't have to think of the logistics of traveling, do they?
Yeah.
They can just rock up. Isn't there? Yes, there is a game for Killer Clowns coming out. There is also a game for Texas Chainsaw that's coming out as well. Proper jealous, as what you said. America gets it all. Correct. They really do.
We've got James Dew Courtney as well.
And
Nick Castle.
James Dew Courtney.
Cancelled.
Oh, damn.
I think it's because the change of the schedule.
I might need to try it. Yes. Yes. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they're getting a game. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they're getting a game. It's pretty much the same premise. If you've watched Friday the 13th, that's the one, isn't it?
Played Friday the 13th.
If you watch the Friday the 13th game, you'll know exactly what it is. A Texas... It sounds bloody terrifying, Sophie. You can play it and I'll watch it. Seeing videos of Halloween Horror Nights, Killer Clowns houses, and it looks so fun. Might need to watch. That's the thing. Right. We're going to go off on a tangent now. You'll follow me because you're just as passionate about it.
This is like the multiverse.
It is like the multiverse. American horror houses, American haunts, their sets and costumes are next to none.
In particular, Universal.
Correct.
This is mainly Universal for Halloween Horror Nights.
However, our gripe as veteran scare actors, we're taught that every guest that comes through has to get an experience, right? Everyone that comes through, because they've all paid the same thing. My only gripe with American mazes, particularly Universal, like you said, is I don't want to be walking into Killer Clowns and somebody in front of me gets a scare and then I see them resetting again. And what we mean by resetting is doing the scare, walking back, doing the scare, walking back. We understand that it's because the houses are so popular and it's like a conga line system where it's just constantly people going and you can't keep up with that kind of demand. You really can't. So I don't know how they can police that.
It's essentially what it is. It's the design of the house.
Yeah.
So those are in the UK, our houses, or the ones we've definitely worked in, have got space that we can run around in. We've got rat runs that interconnect each of the scenes, and there's space within the scene that we can run around and interact with the audience.
I mean, you say that. I had a massive concussion a couple of years ago.
That's because you didn't duck.
No. It's because the fog machine was going off too much.
Ah.
So this maze I was in, couldn't see anything. I could hear people. So I was like, right, okay, they're coming. I'm going to leg it. I'm going to leg it. We're going to see what happens. If I die, I die. Legged it and went straight into some scaffolding. Being a scare actor, it's fun and games, my man. Rogan, I did Orlando in 2017. Oh, you lucky sod. And it was unbelievable. It was how I got into Ash versus Evil Dead. They also had The Shining and Saw. Yes, we are hoping at some point to go and do the Saw experience at some point.
We need to research it.
Yes, and I've been told that you can go down two storylines. You can either do Saw
or
Spiral. John, hi.
Hi, John.
Hello, bloody hell. How are you? How's it going? How's the missus? You should. I hear good things. That's the thing. We really want to, because we did the War of the Worlds live experience, and that was incredible. Like, I was terrified. I'm selling it really well. Sophie, who's watching now, her and her fella are meant to be coming with us. And they said, is it scary? And we just looked at each other like, do we lie or do we tell the truth? It's fine. It's fine, but it is terrifying. There are certain bits where you genuinely feel like Martians are coming after you. We're good, thank you. Lovely to see you both on here. Yes, we wanted to kind of do a vlog, a live stream after Comic-Con to kind of talk about our thoughts and feelings, didn't we? And then just have a general chat with you guys. I want to do War of the Worlds. Sophie's like, I've already told you I got into the album thanks to you and Gareth. We're thinking that next year they're going to do another live tour. We'll definitely be going to the Nottingham one.
I don't think you can film in them though.
No. So you can't actually film them, which is I understand it, but they have got the DVDs out at the same time, so it would just be stupid letting people film. It's amazing. If you like Martians, death, and musicals.
And Jason Donovan.
War of the Worlds is definitely for you.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right. How are you feeling? HorrorCon. Yes, HorrorCon in Sheffield is brilliant.
Correct.
Highly recommend it. They've got some good guests so far. I think they've got some more lined up.
Yeah, because now we've got 4 guests, haven't we?
Yes.
So we've got Kane Hodder, who is... Sorry, that was awful. Please continue.
We've got Kane Hodder, Doug Bradley, Eileen Dietz, and Jeff Beck. Jonathan Breck.
How dare you?
Not Jeff Beck.
How dare you? Cassie, so I need to look out for any actors from Halloween.
Yes.
Please. Yes, absolutely. Rogan, I meant the experience, but I'd like to see it live as well. Yeah.
Do everything.
Do both. I would recommend going to see the stage production first and then going to do the experience, because I as a War of the Worlds fan, I would say that.
The thing is, with the musical, you only see it from a certain standpoint. You only see it through. Essentially, all you see in the musical is imagine putting the album on and press play. Whereas, if you go to the experience and you've listened to the album like Rogan has, you can still get everything out of it. Probably a bit more because it's that immersive.
Yeah, I respect that. I think like at least watch the DVD of the musical beforehand just to kind of get the. I know what I mean. Anyway, Smithy, I really want to meet Malcolm McDowell. He's lovely. McDowell. He's lovely. Here's to hoping he gets announced when I go next year. Yes.
He was at Wales last year, and apparently he was very quiet. The queue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my god.
Cassie will be able to vouch that.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
there we go.
was. Oh my god, I wonder why. You have literally got like an icon there.
Well, he was very quiet when we met him.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
just met Nicholas Vince, and we were queuing up for him. We looked for Nicholas Vince. We looked over. There was quite a few people there, and when we finished with Nicholas Vince, we just came up. We looked, and there was no one there.
No.
So we just sauntered over.
Very good, very good. He did that on my autograph, and it was wonderful. He was also saying, rumor is that, guys, you're gonna love this. Sit down for this one. Rob Zombie wants to do Christmas Carol with Malcolm McDowell as Scrooge. Take that however you want. Let it sink in. Have a think about it, and then get back to us. What would that look like to you?
A trip.
It would be a trip. Who would you get to play the different characters?
Well, you're gonna have your zombie usuals. I don't know. Mrs. Cratchit will probably be
Sherry Moon. I need it.
You probably get Bill Moseley as
Marley.
Jacob Marley.
Yes.
Richard Brake. Ghost of Christmas Past. No.
No.
Oh, well, it'd be someone.
Yeah. Ultimate Scrooge.
Michael Caine.
He's the ultimate Scrooge. You can definitely tell what somebody is like by who their favourite Scrooge is. I'm a firm believer in that. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. I didn't think we'd be going down this rabbit hole, but here we are. Are you yawning?
I covered my mouth.
My God. Michael Caine. Yeah, there we go. But
I failed you, Master Cratchit.
I failed you, Master Cratchit. What do we think as Andy Serkis as Alfred?
I like him. He's a good mentor.
Yeah, for sure, and especially as a younger Alfred. I think because we're on like the subject of Michael Caine, he was a great Alfred.
I sincerely hope you're not a member of the Fibre Case.
Luke Evans was cool. Yeah. I'd love to meet Luke Evans. I would really love to meet Luke Evans. I'd have to get him as Dracula. I'd have to get him as Dracula.
And not Gaston.
Yeah, I know, but I really like Dracula. I'm told I'm one of the few individuals that liked it. Yes, correct. Yeah, no, we've literally got
we've got a huge wish list.
We've got a massive wish list of people, but I think it's one of those where he was I think it's one of those where once you've seen one guest, you don't necessarily need to see them again. Like there are a lot of people. Send me the wish list. We will. Excuse me. Whoa! Wow.
Madam.
Luke Evans was at Liverpool last November. He walked past me and my mum, and it was very memorable. Don't you just lose your mind when a guest walks past you?
We were at Telford once, and we just sat down, and Zach Levi walked past us, and he's tall.
That was a moment, and he is very.
You hear that, Sophie? We had we had Flynn Rider walk past us.
I had Joseph Quinn walk past me
twice.
Oh, it was
funny.
So funny. Oh, it was funny. You'll like this. So
Rogan will find this funny as well.
Very jealous. I met Sam Winter at
Sam
Liverpool.
Sam Witwer. I want to meet him.
And he is very tall.
Sam Witwer. Kenobi.
Oh yeah, okay, there we go.
Anyway, Rogan, you were at London last year, so you know the whole madness around Joseph Quinn. You will love this story.
So he needed to go off to do a photo shoot, right? But obviously the masses had swarmed. Like this was terrifying. It was borderline zombie land. And Andrew, he's a phenomenal helper at London Film and Comic Con. He's one of the pit crew now, one of the head pit crew members. He stood up on a chair, big Scottish man. Think William Wallace, but with a shorter beard. And he was telling everyone to back off.
Because everyone had gathered around the exit.
Yeah. Anyway, it just wasn't happening. It was not happening. So we were stood at the other end where it was the entrance to Joseph Quinn's autograph. And we were like, he's going to come out the front. He's going to come out the front.
He's going to come out this way.
He did walk straight past us with this little smirk on his face. And all the masses over there were like, what the? We were just like laughing and cackling.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
They did it twice.
Thank you. Yes, I really like the picture. I had this crippling anxiety that didn't look too happy, but then I looked at all the other pictures and I just realized, like, that's his face.
That's how he smiles.
That is literally his face. He's a very quiet person, but he's very lovely. He called me love. Such a lovely photo. Thank you. I'm still trying to lose more weight.
Any photo this one gets with a celeb, I think it's great, and everyone else thinks it's great, but this one doesn't.
I have crippling anxiety.
Andrew's great. He is great.
Yeah. Yes. He watches our vlogs and he really wants us to go back in summer, but I just don't think it's possible.
No, I'm working all the dates.
Yeah, like it is not possible. Potentially winter. We'll see. We'll see what guests are announced, but we don't know. We literally don't know. We go by a guest basis rather than.
Thank you, Sophie. You can tell her that as well on Wednesday.
Shut your mouth. Oh my God. You haven't seen my photo with Tom Sturridge.
Oh, Tom Sturridge. Oh, you'd be great.
Yeah.
Dream from Sandman.
Can you get him back, please, Cassie? I look like I'm trying to kidnap him. Why didn't you go through with it?
I want to start a Sandman collection.
Correct. Sandman is immaculate. If you haven't watched Sandman, please go and watch it. He was in London.
Yes, MCM. It was Tom and
Desire.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
What's their name? It's not Mason, is it? Is it Mason?
Cassie, help us out. Who's the actor who plays Desire?
Yep, Mason.
Yeah. Thank you. We've got correspondence with like the people inside of comic conventions now. You know, we're really getting up there. But
Mason Alexander Park.
Thank you. Yeah, I think this past weekend has just kind of taught us how massive the channel kind of has got now. You know, with people wanting to meet us.
Yeah, we've got a few people that want to meet us again at Liverpool, like Rogan.
I'm still unhinged. I'm still incredibly unhinged. Yeah, and just knowing that the channel helps, and yeah, it's big. It's really, really big, and it's nice. You know, Matty, who was there yesterday, was saying it's so nice to find a couple that are humble and honest and informative. That's what we want to do.
Oh, Cassie.
I think I speak for everybody when I say we're so very proud of you. Thank you. I'd love to meet Robert Englund one day. I know we won't get him at For the Love of Horror. No, and that is because he has signed a contract with Showmasters, so he'll only go to Showmasters events. It's a difficult one. But yeah, it's very overwhelming. It's very, very overwhelming. And, you know, hopefully with us getting monetized now, it will mean more possibilities for us in the future, more places we can go and explore. We'd love to go to America. We would really love to go to America for you guys, but at the moment it's just not.
It's not feasible.
It's not feasible. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, so some guests are contracted to certain companies, which it is what it is. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with life.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
But yeah, conventions are they're a good play. It's good to actually let your hair down, and we found yesterday that we could actually enjoy it more.
It's the first one. It's the first London convention that we've actually enjoyed because, as you guys know, the past couple of ones have been abysmal. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, thank you.
It's a shame that I'm working during Wales because there's quite a few Vikings guests that I want to meet.
Yeah, we're really getting into Vikings at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I made this comment about Evil
Thanks, Cassie.
Evil Dead. I'll hook them for you. Thank you. I want to meet them. Yeah, so Evil Dead Rise, a lot of people have been saying to me, what do you think about it? Because I'm a massive Evil Dead fan. And I said, well, I loved it until I realized the actress who played Auslug from Vikings was in it, because she broke up my favorite power couple from Vikings, and now I'm fuming. But no, she looks incredible.
Yeah.
It looks really good, really, really good. And it's nice to see that the over-the-top gore is definitely going to be there, because that's what Evil Dead is known for. Just all these horrible, grotesque things.
I think it helps having Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell being executive producers.
Yeah, definitely. I love Sam Raimi. I think he's a great director. I think he's really funny. Both of them, Ted Raimi makes me absolutely cry.
Daddy Campbell.
Daddy. I mean, you can't say Evil Dead. Yeah, I know. It's there's a lot of people in the fandom that refuse to watch any Evil Dead without Bruce Campbell. I respect that, and a lot of people, Bruce Campbell is Evil Dead, but I think it's important now to look at Evil Dead as its own entity and where it's going in different directions, because otherwise you kind of get caught up in time and you can't move forwards with the progression of a horror franchise. I don't know. That was deep. Just my insight.
I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We'll let you know what we think of it. Thank you. Poetry clap. Yes. Oh, absolutely. The remake was very slow for me, but the action picked up. Cannot wait to see the run. Yeah, I don't know about the remake. The remake was very interesting to me. I think it's I think there were certain elements that didn't make sense to me, because obviously in the remake, the car's there. So that screams to me that Ash was there at some point, or whether it's an alternative universe. I really don't know. You haven't seen the remake yet, have you?
No, but I've seen clips.
Yeah, which is why I don't really want to say too much about it. But yeah, I think that one, I didn't realise Evil Dead had been made.
It was made into a musical.
I really want to see it. Have you played the Evil Dead game?
She has once, and I bought it last year for her birthday.
I couldn't get past the first level because I'm not good. You did it though. You managed to do it.
Yeah, after I dropped you off at your dad's house, and I thought I'm going to have a go. Oh,
right.
I've done it.
Tell you what, tomorrow, because I'm not working anymore.
She's still got a job. She's just not needed tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I haven't been fired from anywhere. Please don't think that, for God's sakes. Also, we've got 14 people now. Hello to people who have just joined. Hello there. Tomorrow, I will play the Evil Dead game, and I will make it my mission to get past the first mission. I will let you know. You have to hold my hand, because I will cry. I'll get stressed, potentially throw something out the window. Anything could happen. I believe in you. I'm glad somebody does. Yeah. London's out the way now.
Yeah. Liverpool's around the corner.
Liverpool is around the corner. Is there anything specific that you need to ask Rogan about how he introduced Evil Dead films to me more when I had a migraine? That is literally one of the worst. It's one of the worst movies that you can watch whilst having a migraine. Oh, Carla, thank you. I really want to do it. I'm just so angry at myself because I get defeated so quickly. Yeah, is there anything specific that you want us to do with Liverpool Comic Con? I'm going to burp. Hang on. Don't drink fizzy pop, for God's sakes, when you're doing a live stream. Yeah, like, is there anything logistically you want us to do with Liverpool Comic Con? We're going to be there for 2 days. Touch wood. Are
There
you
you go,
both?
just answer the
Whoa! Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yes, we're going for both days. Also, if you guys want some new channel recommendations, of Grim Life Collective. Yeah, we watched them both.
We watched them both. We watched Scream Kill Count today.
Yeah. If we could be the UK version of Grim Life Collective,
Yeah.
where we have our own table at a comic convention, that would be amazing.
That would be great.
I'm going to try and find you on one of those days. Yes, we'll find you. Drop me a message.
Lou's going to
We'll
have
see what we
horns on
can
her
do.
head. You can't miss her.
That's how most people find me. I can still feel the horns on my head.
Who
Like,
said that yesterday? Was it Matty?
no, it was Dr. M.
Dr. Mysterio.
Dr. Mysterio from Instagram.
Instagram.
Basically, one day my mum had a migraine and I made her watch the morgue episode of Ash. Oh, Rogan, you didn't. She has still never forgiven me. We told Dana this story and her reaction was priceless. Dana De Lorenzo is one of the nicest people you can ever meet. Rogan, that is evil, but I love you for it. Yeah, just look out for the horns.
I know with Liverpool, we'll be walking around because it will be our first time there.
I'll just be going, ooh, shiny. Dana said the exact same phrase. You didn't. That scene. Oh man. I want to, further down the line, I want to work in the morgue at some point, and that scene still sticks with me. Ugh. Anyway.
I think our plans at the moment, Saturday we'll be heading straight to Matt Smith or David Harbour. Depends on what their schedule is.
Yeah. We said this yesterday. If you're going to a convention and you haven't managed to pre-order something, go to that line. Their lines will be full. Yeah, so that's why we go first thing.
That's where we go, because I've pre-booked their autographs. So we just have to just head straight there. That's what we did with For Love of Horror and Corey Taylor.
Yeah, and we got in really quickly, which was really good.
And we're early entry on Saturday as well, so
yeah, good plan. Thank you. I really wish that we could like be a part of like the comic convention shindig, so we could be like the voice of reason. Like, do this, do that, you'll have a better time.
Then everyone does this and does that, and then we're like, well, wait, what about us? We can't do anything now.
That's what's happened at Download. Because some guests can leave early. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello. I've got a really busy schedule for Liverpool. I've got 9 guests. Damn, for autographs and photos. Luckily, I've got priority, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, he did. We did Liverpool for the first time in November. Hardest thing was the trek from one side to the other. Yeah, right.
There's
okay.
2 sides to it.
And this is why I pre-book online with Monopoly. As you know, you'll get to meet the guest, especially having the Diamond Pass with the busier guests.
We might do Diamond Pass one day.
That's what we've done, Kessie. We've done a few hints and tip videos. I did one for London, but I was saying to Gareth, because he says, "Oh, are you thinking about doing one for Liverpool or HorrorCon?" The thing is, once you've done one tip video, you've done them all, because the logistics of them are quite similar. So I don't know. Also, Mom, who plans everything, the second then takes that. Yeah. That con food is damn expensive, and I don't know how they get away with it. I literally got us 2 drinks and it cost me £6. Yeah. And one of them was a can. Snacks and water. Yes, correct. Speaking of Diamond Passes, so I got this Diamond Pass for Joseph Quinn. This was actually really cool because I don't know if you can see the
lanyard not included.
Lanyard not included. That is such a stingy thing. Make sure to get money out. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see the little holes. So they clipped it whenever you go to the different things. So when you got your gift, when you got your photo op, when you got your autograph. And the only good thing about this Diamond Pass is the fact that I was guaranteed to meet him. That's the only good thing about it. The gift was shocking. The gift was shocking, my loves. It was it was headphones, but the casing had
A D20 on.
a D20 on with "Till the Death." That was all that was on it to say that it was anything remotely Stranger Things related, and the headphones were awful. I could literally go to HMV to get some school candies for like $12.99. Wow, yes, correct. Ali Lautner
Yes,
has been
she's
announced for The Love of Horror. Makes me want to go for The Love of Horror now. I think you should just go in general, Smithy. Like, come and see us. You know what I mean? We're enough of a reason to go to For the Love of Horror. In all fairness, with Diamond Pass, you're essentially paying for the guaranteed photo. Yeah, correct.
Whereas Diamond Pass for Monopoly is fast track entry, fast track for photos, fast track for autographs, which I think it works better.
Yeah.
Last one with Joseph and Hopper gift was the same.
That is disgusting. No, that is not okay. That is awful. They should have something different. Because you think if you bought 2 Diamond Passes, you're getting the same gift. It did look a lot calmer than last year. Yeah.
It was and it wasn't, because everything was on one level.
Yeah, that was bedlam.
So everything was on the ground floor, even though it was the bigger hall. So everything was a lot more spaced out, and everyone was a lot more spaced out. But as soon as Joseph Quinn was in his booth, everyone just swarmed it. And it sort of, I don't know how it was today, because apparently he sold nowhere near as many Diamond Passes today as he did for yesterday.
This is what makes me mad, though. So I got tickets for today. Now, because of logistics, we didn't go today. Don't worry, I didn't lose any money. I basically used it from a voucher. I literally paid £8 for 2 tickets, which I've paid more on microtransactions on Mystery at Hogwarts on my phone. Anyway, having a Diamond Pass for both, we had 4 copies of the same poster. That is awful. And what was the quality of the poster like? Please let me know. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so Joseph was only announced for the Saturday initially. So we panicked, and I was like, oh my god.
What do you say we?
I panicked. And I was like, oh my god, I've bought tickets for the Sunday and he's not there.
So I bought the Saturday.
So Gareth bought the Saturday. I got my Diamond Pass for the Saturday, and then he said that he was coming on Sunday. And it's just, I think the problem with conventions is, unless you make a snap decision, you don't know if you're going to get that thing. And if you don't make that decision there and then, chances are you might not get it. I bought the Diamond Pass and he was sold out within
minutes.
Well, I wouldn't say minutes, within hours. So we'll bring you a copy to Liverpool, barely enough time. What's one copy? Oh, please. If it's pixelated, even better, because I love awful gifts. I really do. We might try and get one. Might try to get out of his contract. Oh, okay. Harvey and Diamond. Yeah, okay. Should be room. But what I hate about For the Love of Horror, Diamond Pass, we never had the lanyard and card. We have the wristband instead. Now, when I went to LCC, we had a Diamond Pass lanyard and card inside it. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it keeps changing. When someone signs the contract, they have to do so many events for that company. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So is it like different contracts have like different logistics then? So I imagine that Joseph Quinn will probably be with London Film and Comic-Con then. So like Robert Englund is. Is that kind of what the deal is? Oh, okay. Like Troy Baker was under contract with MCN for 5 events. Oh, right. Okay. I see. So he did them all in 1 year. And then I bet he was like, I'm out. No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. So that's why certain conventions you see the same guest over and over again, because it's the contract. My friend is making me jealous. David Howard Thornton and Daniel Harris are having a double clown show.
Nice.
No. Oh my God, that would be incredible.
But then you've got a case of Tim Capello, who's just for the Love of Horror's mascot.
Oh my God. Tim Capello is he's not even a person, he's an entity.
He's a force of nature.
He is a force of nature, and he still rocks the weird like thong he's got on the front of his leather trousers. Some guests like Mark Sheppard just live at Wales Comic Con. I think that's his house now. I think that's where he lives. My dad was saying, oh yeah, like Mark Sheppard, I can't believe I met him. And I was like, my love, he goes to every single one. It's not that deep. It is, yeah. But I'm very excited for the Love of Horror. If any of you are going to for the Love of Horror, we're actually trying to organise a meetup.
Yeah, with their birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on about after the Saturday, what, at the pub?
No. So if you're staying anywhere, will you be meeting any of the Lost Boys cast at Liverpool?
I'm not.
I'm very tempted.
You want to meet? Do you just want to meet Jason Patrick, though?
I do. Did you know his dad is the priest from The Exorcist? Mental? Mad? Now that I look at him, I can see it a little bit. He went far too soon. I was devastated. I know. Yeah. The young priest from The Exorcist. My mum used to fancy him so much. But then, unfortunately, he passed away. The younger one. Yeah. But I think he passed away from cancer. Yeah, I think it was. But a lot of people do say The Exorcist is a cursed film. So is Poltergeist.
And then David Gordon Green's now doing a trilogy.
Yeah, how do we feel about that?
But it's going to be like Halloween, where it's a direct sequel to the original.
I just don't want it to be a case of, you've seen the original cast, now get ready for their grandkids.
No, it's got the original mum.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, is it going to be a kind of like,
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. I love The Exorcist. When Hereditary said that it was the new Exorcist,
no,
don't make a bold claim like that. All right, bye, Queen. Yeah, what movies are you guys excited for this year? Five Nights at Freddy's. Very excited for that. I really hope it's a Christmas release job.
Yeah.
Shalom, Jackie.
Hello, I'm back.
You look nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I don't know what we've got planned for the rest of the month. Potentially Eam, we don't know. I'd love to meet Linda Blair, who played Reagan. Yeah. We've decided that when we have children, if we have a girl, they're going to be called Reagan Rose. Yeah, I love the name Reagan. I really do. I think it's a gorgeous name. Yeah, I think we're potentially going to Eam at some point. I know. Can you imagine us as parents? Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, I think we're literally potentially going to Eam this month. I'm not too sure. The month is still young yet. We don't know. I know we're definitely going to do... I'm going to do some unboxings. I'll probably do a few videos myself. But I think apart from that, like, we're literally chilling until Liverpool Comic Con, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll probably try and fit in the first watch along.
Yes. Oh God, yeah. I've completely forgot about the watch along. So the first watch along we are going to do, Reagan was going to be Reagan. Ah, that's smart. That is. I dig it. Rogan is a lovely name. Don't hear it very often. Love that name. Mine for a girl is Lila Moon, if that ever happens. It will, Carla. It will. I can't wait for you. That is a gorgeous name. Yeah, so the first watch along we're going to do potentially at the end of the month. Haven't figured out a date yet. Probably when this one is not on nights. Evil Dead 2. Love, love, love that film. So what we're going to do is you're going to have this view of us. We're going to put it on in the background and kind of have a hangout. Do you know what I mean? So we're all going to press play at the same time. And then we're just going to kind of watch Evil Dead 2, have a chill, chat, see what you think. A lot of people have wanted a watch along, which is really, really nice. Sounds like fun. Yeah. You know, you don't necessarily have to watch the first Evil Dead because the two don't really correlate. But you know, you can do if you want. You can find Evil Dead 2. You can buy it on Amazon. You can rent it on Amazon, I think. Yeah, you can rent it on Amazon as well. You can get it from HMV. Also, films to look forward to it.
I've heard bad things about Winnie the Pooh. I've heard very bad things.
You're really stuck on Winnie the Pooh, aren't you, Smithy? Also, Damien Leone said Terrifier 3 is being written and in the works.
Good.
Very excited for that. I want to see more backstory for Art. I really, really do. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for the carnage and everything, but I just want to know where my favourite clown's from. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have the watch along. I think we're not going to be on here for much longer because you're starting to flag a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, we can finish watching My Haunted
I'm
Hotel.
starting to flag a little bit. We're watching My Haunted Hotel at the moment, and I'm literally losing my mind. I can't wait to show my mum Terrified.
Let us know what she thinks.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I need to know why and how. Why and how with Art. Correct. I don't want them to give me too much. We Have a Ghost. We just watched that.
We just watched it, yeah.
A phenomenal film. Really, really good. David Harbour literally doesn't speak all. Made me weep like a baby. Yeah, We Have a Ghost is bloody brilliant. Really good. I need to watch it. Yes, you do. After this, go and watch it. That's your homework, Cassie. Also, the giveaway, I'm literally giving one more day for it, and then I am going to do the... I just went offline. I can only apologise. I'm going to do the winner tomorrow. I'm so sorry about that. That's what I'm like, isn't it?
Buffering.
I do buffer. I should have a loading screen in front of my face. So, for the next 24 hours or less, I don't know, I don't do numbers. If you want to enter the competition, so the competition is to win a t-shirt and a sticker of the new logo. So if you looked at the thumbnail before you started watching this live stream, it was on the thumbnail and it's a cartoon version of me. Who doesn't want that on the chest? I don't know. Anyway, so you can enter multiple ways. If you subscribe, that's 2 entries. If you comment on the competition video, that's 1 entry. I put a post on Instagram, a competition specific post on Instagram. If you comment on that, that's another entry. If you share that post on your Instagram, that's another entry. So you could potentially get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, I do really appreciate it. But that's the competition. So tomorrow I'm going to draw out the winner, and hopefully somebody's going to have a brand spanking new t-shirt with my face on it. I've got art on today. This is literally what I'm like as a person. Are you looking forward to anything this month?
Not going back to work for a week.
Love the priorities.
No, just getting everything ready for Liverpool because it's a new experience.
Yes, I'm very excited for Liverpool. Very, very excited. I like Liverpool anyway. No work, yay! Towers opens up again. The season officially starts. Do I know things? Yes. Am I going to say anything?
No.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. All I can say is there are some very exciting things happening at Towers. Keep an eye on it because it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Towers opens up again on the 18th, so I will be back at work full time. So I don't know if that's going to have a massive impact on the upload rate. I really hope not. I will try my best. Individual dream props to own from horror, not including the Necronomicon. Why? Why? I'm so sad Nemesis is closed this year. Yes, but it's going to be so much better, Carla. Trust me. If I could have any... Yeah, no, go on then. If you could have any prop from a horror movie, what would it be?
Michael Myers knife.
I'm looking forward to Curse at Alton Manor, the sneak peek at Canary Wolf was fantastic.
Oh, you went over.
Did you? What was it like? Tell me everything. If I could have a prop, oh my God, that is a good question. Potentially the amulet from Chucky.
I thought you'd want the necklace from Evil Dead 2.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. So that necklace that Ash gives to Linda, you know, the little what is it? Magnifying glass. It's really funny, the story, because they said, yeah, we literally got it from a dollar store and we hate it because we think it's so ugly. I love that necklace, and if I could get that necklace, that would be great. But like, you know, like a more fleshed out prop. I don't know what I'd have.
Lament configuration.
Yeah, the lament configuration would be absolutely ideal. I'd kill if I could have a working lament configuration. That would be sick. I got invited by Alton Towers. Oh, brilliant! And it was Giant Doll's House. The house featured teasers to the ride storyline, and the next day, a lot of things were revealed. I'm very hyped for it. You should be. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with that. I went to an audition a couple of days ago, and I don't know whether it was for one thing or another. I could definitely make a moving one for sure. Harvey, stop this. I would pay you so much money. Trust me. Like, this guy is a freaking genius. Check him out. I'll put his stuff in the next video. I'll give you a shout out, Harvey, and I'll put all your stuff in the description below, you know, like I usually do. Does anybody actually check the descriptions? I just want to know. I am genuinely curious, because it's got the channel store in there, it's got the Patreon, it's got my other socials on there as well. I just want to see if like people check it, because I know a lot of people don't, which is fair. Yeah, that's right. Do you totally don't have to do that? I will. Of course I will. Yeah, that's right, Kessie. Yeah. So people do check it. Yeah, okay, cool. No, because I know a lot of not so regular viewers don't check it, and I just want to make sure people check it. Yeah. Harvey, I would literally like sing your name to the high heavens. You know it. I know it. Gareth knows it. And the house ghost knows it. Are you coming to download? Better be. We're excited for download, aren't we? Very excited for download. Yeah. So competition, Patreon, please go and check it out, because now we're going to places, we're actively doing stuff for Patreon, and I think the kind of gimmick and idea we've got going with it at the moment is really good. So we're pumping out extra content for that. Also, we're starting to get little bits and bobs from the different places we've visited. So we're going to have a hamper that's Patreon exclusive. We're going to have a giveaway that's Patreon exclusive, that people can kind of get that. We got a few little bits from the Hellfire Cave, didn't we? Mm-hmm. So that was really cool. But yeah, everything's all go. I'll let you know when the monetization application's gone through as well, just because I want to let you guys know what's going on with us, let you know if that's a success. As far as I'm aware, everything's all good. I haven't got any human sacrifices on here yet, so we should be fine with monetization. Let me know if you want human sacrifices on the channel. Don't do that. That's bad, Lou. Yeah, we're just looking forward to Liverpool, aren't we? This one is amazing.
Why? Because I bought the tickets?
No, you are just genuinely amazing, and I would literally kill a man for you. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much wrapping up now. Apart from if anybody's got any questions they want to ask us before we go, like, fire them away. I'll literally close the live stream in about 5 minutes. We'll give you 5 minutes. And then we're going to carry on watching My Haunted Hotel. I've got a list of people. Have you need to do a sacrifice? Trust me, I have as well. Trust me. And the only thing that's stopping me is I need to go to work. I need to do YouTube. I don't want Gareth to visit me in certain hours. I need to see him all the time. And I just think jail is a massive inconvenience. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's comfy. You get a TV, you get 3 square meals a day, but it's just inconvenient. You know, that's the only thing stopping me from world destruction, I think. It's true. It's true. But yes, if you've got any more questions before we head off, if not, I hope this live stream's been okay. I know it's not been as I don't look good in grey. That's another one, actually. I can't wear what I want to wear. Yeah, I hope this live stream's been okay. I'm sorry that we're kind of dead, but we've been non-stop for the past 2 days, haven't we? And the hotel we stayed at, it looked like if you
at dead of night.
At dead of night, if you've seen that game, and it's basically a point and click, but it's this guy who wears this wig cap and he's meant to be like a clown or something, and he stalks you around this hotel. I kid you not, the hotel we were in looked exactly like that game. It was terrifying. Yeah.
But we're all for it.
We're all for it. It was a good run. It was a really good run. And it was only down the road from I love that game. I knew you would. It was only
10-minute walk.
10-minute walk from the train. So we got the train from High Wycombe to London and then Ubered to Olympia, which was really, really good. But yeah, we're knackered. We're absolutely knackered. I'm emotionally gone. I am dead. Jail would be such an inconvenience. It's been a pleasure as always. Loves. Take care. Stay safe and be happy. Sending you lots of loves, hugs, and positive vibes. Carla's amazing. Carla is literally an incredible entity, and I love her so much. She's, oh my God. I love you. I really do. Happy?
Yeah. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah. I think we're all good now. I don't think we're going to do another live stream for the rest of the month, apart from
The watch along.
Bless you and thank you. Love you too. Yeah, so the next live stream we'll do will be the watch along towards the end of the month. So I will let you guys know when that's going to be.
Probably get it scheduled.
Yeah. You guys have been keeping me entertained. Thank you, Smithy. We try our best. We've had a lot of people say that they enjoy watching us, which is really nice. Yeah, competition tomorrow. So remember to get involved with that. If you want a chance of winning a t-shirt and a sticker with the new logo on, please get involved with that. Yeah, that's all good. Patreon, you know, even if it is, I will kill you. We've got a moth in here. Even if it is just £1 a month to get your name on the end screen, that's really cool. I dig it. I literally cried when I saw that I got 2 Patreons. So much. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to wrap up now, guys. Thank you for joining us and for the people who have stuck with us.
Words.
It's all right. We hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.